backstroke, we're taking a look at Mitchell here in lane 4. Going to play the whole race straight through, and then we'll kind of break it down piece by piece after we've watched it once. All right, so end time 101.4, you're out 29.9, back 31.5. Split wise, you're basically within a second and a half. Your second 50 is within a second and a half of your first 50. So split wise, that's actually really well swam. Like I told you at the meet, this is actually probably the best or one of the best races I've seen you have in a dual meet. So it's really exciting. Taking it piece by piece here. Excuse my dog crying in the background. Hey. On the start. So you come up, you're in a nice neutral position with the head. Excuse my dog. Buzzer goes off, you immediately throw back. And what we need to do is get up and out of the water just a little bit more to allow you to get in that position. Like, I see you thinking about throwing the head back and arching the back, but you simply just don't have enough time to do it in the air. So what you want to try to be able to do is shoot out of the water just a little bit more, kind of have this a slight space between your back and the water while you're hearing your peak arch, and then your feet would fall through and also get out of the water there at the end. We don't quite get that. You do get some decent water here. Generally, you have pretty narrow kicks, like you're not getting a full range of motion, so that's something that we can continue to work on. Nice breakout. As we've mentioned before, your arms swing, and as I mentioned in the IM video actually, your arms swing a little bit to the side. So you see here, like your arm exits, and it's swinging kind of pointing out and not straight up. So like I said before, you want to exit with that thumb coming out right by the hip, come straight over the top with the rotation, and then rotate back into the water, rotate that arm, and so you're entering with the pinky by the head. You have the thumb out, pinky in thing down, but it's just a matter of swinging that arm up with the rotation as opposed to out. The out throws you a little bit off balance, has you a little bit more side to side as opposed to rotating on an axis down the middle of the body. Coming into the flip turn here. So you start to turn over about a body length in from the flags. And then you kind of flow into the wall a little bit. I think you can afford to turn over just a little bit later, so that way it's a tighter turn. There's no need for us to flip over so early and then do a little flow into the flags, especially in a 100 backstroke, which is a sprint race. Everything in high school swimming is a sprint race. So yeah, same thing there. It's just kind of, it's a nice smooth transition. We can just shorten it up a little bit, get it a lot tighter, maximize our explosiveness and power. Coming into the finish, we're a little stiff on the finish. So right here, we know it's our last stroke, but that doesn't really give you time to extend with it. You take that stroke and jam the wall. So that's just a slight adjustment, a few strokes out, making sure that you take that last stroke and you kind of get an extension out of it. Overall, good race. Definitely one of the better races I've seen you have in a dual meet.